जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं
Paramahamsa Nithyananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Tiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Tiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Swamiji, you said that Tyaga means to not make your thought process centered on you but on others. How can we be completely aware of ourselves while having our thought process centered on others? Jean from Dallas, Dwarka.
The question, Swamiji, you said that Tyaga means to not to make your thought process centered on you, but on others. How can we be completely aware of ourselves while having our thought process centered on others? What I mean by centering the thought process. See, the other day I was teaching to a group of my disciples in the ashram. I was telling them an idea. Poverty means not questioning the pseudo-reality. That is the greatest poverty. When you start questioning the pseudo reality, suddenly you see you become so rich. See, what is richness? Having multi dimensions of life which you enjoy, in which you feel entertained and expanded. That is richness. When you start questioning the pseudo reality, so many doors open in you. You have so much of entertainment and entrainment. When I was explaining this concept, the disciple questioned, all right, Swamiji, we will have so many spiritual doors opened and we are constantly entertained, entrained, but whatever is said and done, the wealth will be only less. Now we will have only less diamond, less gold, less money. I said, this is what being centered on materialistic life. Even if you understand, see, even if you have a gold, diamond, jewel, what are you going to do? It is going to be kept in locker. It is not going to be constantly entertaining you. It is not going to be constantly enriching you. Richness is something which is constantly enriches you. But till the end, the disciple was stubborn, saying, okay, but whatever is said and done, we will have less money. Understand? Means your thought process is centered on money, centered on the pseudo reality. Till you cut the thought process, I cannot make you understand this great truth. Usually in your thought process, end of the every action, the result of everything you do, you expect should be you. Whether either it should bring pleasure to you, or it should avoid pain for you, it should bring richness to you, it should bring something what you think as good to you, it should avoid something what you think as bad to you. That is what you call as tyaga. I can see very clearly now the truth of tyaga coming out by itself to express itself. See, the moment you ask something about tyaga, the tyaga devata, the tyaga energy raises itself to explain itself. It does not want anybody else to interpret itself. I can see now very clearly tyaga. All these great divine qualities are personified independent intelligence. Understand, just by meditating on Tyaga Devata, you can achieve the concept of Tyaga. Just by meditating on Dharma Devata, you can achieve Dharma. Just by meditating on each of these personified truths, you can reach those truths. Now I see very clearly, it is because my nervous systems have already done enough tapas for Tyaga Devata to express herself. She is beautifully opening herself. I could see. Let me expand on Tyaga. End result of any thought process, if it is based on your fear, your greed, it is self-centeredness. And I also wanted to tell you one more thing. Even if it is based on your concept, you are doing tyaga, it is selfishness. When the tyaga happens in you, you will not even know you are doing tyaga. You will not even know you are a tyagi. You just know you are living. Tyaga is a spiritual current which runs through your nervous system and strengthens your nervous system again and again and again. Just like if joy runs through your body, romance runs through your body, you feel an inspiration to live. See, if the romance runs through your body, next day morning you feel rose is more rosy, green is more greener. You have so much of inspiration to live the life. Same way, when Tyaga runs through your system, you just know. Enlightenment is worth having. You will experience the power of freedom. Tyaga is a powerful I can say, Tyaga is just like engine oil for the automobiles. Unclutching is only a lubrication oil. Tyaga is engine oil itself. Life. If your thought process is not constantly centered on what you are going to gain or lose, but what others are going to gain or lose, it is Tyaga. If you are constantly functioning, if your thought process is functioning about others' gain and others' loss, and all your actions are for others' gain, it is not that always others' gain is your loss. It's a wrong thought process. Many times we tend to make a statement, always think of others' gain, even if it means loss to you. It is not right. It is not always you need to lose or you are a loser when others gain. No. That is again a sadistic approach. Yesterday I was defining some of my ashramites. They asked me, Swamiji, it seems to be a lot of favoritism and likes and dislikes for you among the ashramites. Some people are very close to you, or at least appears to be close to you. Some people are far away from you. If some people come and tell you something, you listen immediately. For some people, you don't listen. Tell them, this is the secret, understand. Secret of catching place in my heart. Believing life is bliss. There is no suffering in everything. There is no suffering in anything. Whoever believes that, I see very clearly they fit in my frequency. They work like me. Whole day they are working and not tired. The moment you have a thought process, everything comes with sadness. Even a small job, you picking up your own cup tea and drinking and keeping the cup in its place, looks like a job. By the time you finish your tea, you are already depressed. You don't want to get up and go and keep that cup there. You want to leave it here itself. Whoever believes life is joy, life is bliss, there is nothing called suffering or sorrow in life, I tell you, they all fall in my frequency. then finally comes in tune with my frequency. I have seen whoever believes life is joy, life is bliss, I see very clearly they fit in my frequency. They fit with my energy. The same theory only is truth with life also. With life also the same thing. First, you try to test the life. Then after some time, life tries to test you. When these two tests are over, whether your conviction is going to be life is joy or life is suffering, depending on that, either you become enlightened or endarkened. When these two testing gets over, sadists are those who believe life is suffering. Blessed are those who believe life is bliss. It is not just with me, it is with life many times. You have this wrong thought. Let me think of others' welfare, even if it does bad to me. That even if it does bad to me is an unnecessary appendix. The parts which are not necessary but fit in with your body is cancer, which is not required for your smooth functioning but which is hanging in your body, can be cancerous. I tell you, stop with this word. Let me think of welfare of others. Then you will see. You will evolve a new being, new understanding, where Tyaga takes care of your well-being also.
Welcome to Inner Awakening, the most powerful personal transformation retreat you could ever experience. In just 21 days, thousands are already experiencing the shortest route to constantly high energy levels, visible anti-aging, healing of chronic diseases, fulfilling relationships, and higher states of consciousness. What is the secret behind this transformation?
Kundalini means the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, opens the different doors for the conscious experience in you. I can say which is a master key for all extraordinary spiritual experiences.
This extraordinary program is conducted personally by Paramahamsa Nithyananda in the vibrant atmosphere of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham Ashram. Open yourself to the benefits of Nitya Yoga and practical meditation. Experience physical and mental healing. Discover simple ways to handle life with success. Above all, enjoy individual darshan and blessings from Paramahamsa Nithyananda every day. Take 21 days for yourself and carry home the transformation of a lifetime.
Once Arunagiri Yogeshwara gave me this Mahavagya, Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi means you are that. I said, how can I meditate on the concept, you are that, you are that? I should be meditating on a concept, Aham Brahmasmi, I am that. When a guru tells disciple, he can say, you are that. When I meditate, how can I say you are that? I only have to say, I am that, Aham Brahmasmi. Arunagiri Ishvara said, no. Sit and try to tell yourself, you are that. Only when I sat and tried, I realized see, in you, there is two part which says you are that is not Brahman. Which listens to that is Brahman. If you start remembering, I am that, then which says I am that is not Brahman. Which is in the silence is Brahman. So, you are catching which is not Brahman, and that not Brahman part is repeating I am Brahman. It was such a strong understanding for me. Click. God, right. Whatever moves only can repeat. Whatever repeats, how can that be Brahman? So the part of me which repeats cannot be Brahman. So Aham Brahmasmi is not the truth. Tattvamasi is the truth. So even while you sit with yourself, tell you are Brahman. Means there is a part which is repeating this word which is not Brahman. There is a part which is just sitting in silence listening to this, that is Brahman. Understand? It's a very subtle truth. When you sit with yourself and tell yourself, you are that, you are that, you are that. So your identity assumes the role of repeater, and something which is in you listens to the truth. Repeater can only be ego, not the soul. Soul neither repeats nor gets repeated. Only when you sit and work you will understand this truth. I was shocked because I was always taught by Kuppammal, like Guru will tell Tattvamasi, you will have to meditate as Aham Brahmasmi. That is the method of all Vedantic monasteries. While you are given sannyas, that is the way the Mahavagya is taught. Guru will say Tattvamasi. You have to meditate Aham Brahmasmi. But when Arunagiri Ishvara said, I understood, yes, you are right, he is right. Sit and repeat Tattvamasi to yourself. Then that real part which is Brahman in you will start expressing itself. The part which repeats is it is a maya, the component of mind. You will see that identity slowly drops and dies. Same way, this tyaga, just decide, I will think of the welfare of others. I'll think the welfare of others. When you think the welfare of others, without having the last statement, even if it means bad for me, you don't need to have that. Only when you have that statement, you think working will make you tired. Tyaga will always bring bad to you. It is not. Just like when the real understanding of Tattvamasi happens, you realize a complete shift in your understanding. Same way, when the real understanding of Tyaga happens, a complete shift happens in you. The concept of Tyaga, the truth of Tyaga, should be lived. Only then you will understand life is bliss. Life is bliss. Tyaga makes you rich, gives you the truth, life is bliss.